Hi guys. So, long time no talk. I thought today that I would talk about Mirena. Mirena is a birth control, and it is one of the most effective birth controls that are out there right now. It's fairly expensive. However, if you have insurance, then it's totally covered for the most part. I got Mirena put in at my 6-week postpartum checkup. I chose Mirena for basically the only reason because it is 100% effective, not almost, it's like 99, whatever, and the fact that you don't have to worry about it. Once it's in, it's in. You don't have to take a pill every day or switch it out every 3 weeks or every time you have a period, whatever. There are a lot of side effects to Mirena that I read about, and that was one thing that I was very nervous about, but I decided, you know what, I can't get my tubes tied, and that's what I would have preferred to do, actually, because me and Antonia don't really plan on having any more kids. 2 is enough, and as bad as my pregnancies go, I just don't think I can handle another pregnancy. But you can't get your tubes tied unless you're 25 for some stupid reason, which I cannot even begin to understand. I mean, it's my body, you know, I can do what I want, basically, and I cannot deal with another pregnancy, so I should be able to have got my tubes tied, but obviously I can't. So I chose Mirena because it's in for 5 years, and by the time I get it taken out, I can go ahead and get my tubes tied, because I'll be 25 by then. But Mirena is in the shape of a T. It is like this, and it sits inside your uterus, basically. It's in your cervix. I was nervous about going in to get it put in because I had heard a lot of stories, I looked at a lot of reviews, and listened to what a lot of other women had to say about it. And a lot of women said that it hurt really bad getting it put in. But it is primarily a birth control meant for women that have already had kids, because of the fact that you do put it inside your cervix and you have to pull back that thin layer. And a lot of times that hurts, especially if you have a virgin cervix, you haven't had kids before. Me, I didn't even know when he put it in. I had already had 2 kids, I just had a baby, and I really did not feel a thing. I didn't have any side effects right after I had it put in. It was nothing. It was a walk in the park. It was nothing at all. It was great. I did have spotting for the first about 2 weeks. And then my bleeding got so heavy, and I bled steadily, really heavy, for almost basically 3 months exactly, and I cramped for about 2 of those months, and the cramping was unbearable. Like, a couple times I really rather would have wished I was in labor, because I have had a natural birth, and honestly, contractions felt a lot better than some of my cramps did, having Mirena put in. But that only lasted for, like I said, about 3 months, and that is what a lot of times they say on their website, like, you will experience cramping, bleeding, abnormally bleeding, for about 3 months, and then after that everything will start to slow down, get more regular, because you have to let your body get adjusted to it. And it's been a little over 3 months since I've had it in now, and no more bleeding. I still have a period every now and then. I've had 1 period since, actually, and it didn't last very long. My periods never last that long, but they say that a lot of times you will stop having a period altogether, which would be awesome. And this time, when I had a period, I actually did not cramp at all, and that is one of the things that I cannot stand. I don't mind the bleeding when it comes to my periods. I don't mind it. The cramping is what I can't stand, because I will cramp for an entire week. I will only bleed for 3 days, but I will cramp for an entire week, and my cramps are seriously worse than labor pains. Literally. Like, I'm not even exaggerating about it. And so far, I have not had any other side effects, really, from the Mirena. The biggest side effect that I was so worried about is weight gain. It is infamous for weight gain. But I actually have not experienced any weight gain whatsoever. In fact, I have been losing weight like no other. In fact, I weigh less than I have since I was a freshman at college. Like, before I got pregnant with Madeline, even. I weigh less than I did then. So, that's kind of like a plus for me. I'm really psyched about that. But I don't really have any complaints so far really about Mirena, except for those first 3 months that I cramped and bled really heavy. Because now it's nothing at all. I don't have to worry about it. I don't feel it. You have to check your strings every, like, so often. So far, yeah, everything's just peachy keen. Everything's great. My husband doesn't feel it. That's another thing that I was kind of freaked out about is during sex, you know, what's he gonna feel? Is he gonna feel the strings? But he doesn't feel them. He did for the first few times we started having sex again. And it didn't hurt, but it was just kind of startling. But yeah, I don't feel anything. I don't have any complaints for it right now, actually. Some people, it just might not work for their body. I mean, every person is different, and every product people try are going to have different results. So far, Mirena has been the best birth control I could have chosen. I'll update later if anything comes up, because there are so many side effects to this, like I said, but I have not experienced any of them so far, except for the side effects when you first get it put in, and those have already gone away. So I am very pleased with Mirena so far, and I totally would recommend it, especially for women that have had children. It's perfect birth control for women that have already had children. You know, a lot of people have complaints about it, especially with the weight gain thing. And people will complain about hair loss also. I haven't had any hair loss. And then weight gain, like I said, I've lost a ton of weight instead of gained. So I don't know if maybe people are just trying to blame it on Mirena that they're gaining weight, or I don't know, but I really have, I've lost like 40 pounds, literally, in 3 months. 40 pounds. It's a lot, kind of. And I didn't even gain that much with I gained like 16 pounds. I've lost over half that I gained with my second child. So I kind of, I'm glad I chose Mirena. So if anybody has any questions, I will gladly look at them over and respond in any way that I can. And I'm actually going to record another video right after I'm done with this one, because I need to catch up on some stuff. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.